Evening, everyone. Welcome to the beach. Today, I wanted to give you some clarity on if it's okay to have multiple client avatar we speak to. My clients asked me this yesterday. She said, I work with people on different goals, and all of them are slightly different. They have different problems, different desires. And so, is it okay to have multiple dream clients that need different things? And yeah, it is. However, what's important to understand is a business can serve multiple people if they all belong to the same category of work. So let's say that you have all wellness clients, but they have one wants, to get fit and one wants to lose weight. They're wanting different things, they have different needs, but they're all belonging to the same category. And they're all part of the mission of your business. So you can create an umbrella business mission, a vision, and a person that they're all aiming to become. For example, healthy and glowy. And it can be a broader universe that they all belong in. And then what I love to say is for marketing, we want to simplify it and make sure that every post always only speak to one person at a time. Because whether you're separating them through different stages, so maybe there's beginner, intermediate, advanced type of people, and they don't need the same thing. Maybe it's different context. Maybe you have corporate people, travelers, moms. And so if you don't speak to one context, one problem, one desire, one persona, when you're marketing, that's when it becomes really difficult and really complicated because you're going into broad, overarching. If you're kind of wanting to get healthier and kind of wanting to, there's this vagueness, and that's why people don't respond. That's why they don't respond to your content. That's why they don't slide in your DMs. That's why, in a way, by trying to speak to everyone, you speak to no one, truly. However, if you're running a business and you're new at messaging and positioning, and none of your persona positioning is currently bringing you leads or clients, I will say once you understand the pattern with one ideal client avatar, it's easier to replicate. So if you're not seeing enough sales right now or you feel like nobody is purchasing, I would recommend targeting the person that's the most in need of your offer right now and start focusing on, can I create converting content that speaks to them specifically, whether it's through paid ads or organic. And also being in the DMs, getting in conversation with your clients to understand how do they actually speak and experience their current reality. Because with being a bit further away, maybe you transformed already, so you're on the other side of what you're selling, or you're not in the shoes of your client exactly, but you know how to support them. Sometimes we generalize and we lose the juicy, tiny words that are making a big difference in people's mind when we're creating content. So, yeah, a business can have multiple context and levels and avatars that have slightly different needs, slightly different wants, as long as they all belong to one cohesive world and universe, and they're all aiming in the same direction that is your broader brand vision. Yeah, I hope that answers. If you have questions, please send them to me via DMs. I'm currently posting on YouTube every single day for 151 days. I think we're on day 21 or 22. And again, business rules don't exactly exist. They're all recommendation and they might not work for you. And at the same time, everything in business works. So it's important to be discerning and to notice what's true for me, my unique business, my approach, my energy level, and the type of business I'm running. Maybe you have a team, maybe you have capacity, maybe you notice something needs to shift. So just always pay attention to what is true to you, test a lot, and remember that what matters is to create a business that feels really good and actually gives you time back and actually makes you feel like you're both fulfilled and impactful. Alrighty, it is Marjolaine, your secret co-founder, and I will see you tomorrow.